Oh, this is a weird one because, in a way, I'm conflicted with this story because while I feel kind of bad for the person, I can't also help but laugh a little bit because, I mean, wait till you see these photos. They're so fake. So this woman, who, by the way, was married and got divorced over this. At least I'm hearing conflicting things, that she was divorced or going through a divorce. But we'll get to that. Somebody contacted her as Brad Pitt's mother. It was like, hey, you should talk to my son. And then the very next day, Brad Pitt contacts this 53-year-old woman, and a relationship ensued, ladies and gentlemen. Love blossomed. Well, at least for her. And, she ended up sending the scammer 830,000 euros. Pretty much, she's now broke. I don't know. I don't know if they'll find this guy or not. These are hard. It's hard to find these people. And this happens, listen, there's a lot of scamming going on. It happens with the elderly. This woman, though, is 53, not 70 or 80. A lot of people are calling her, like, really old. 53 is not that old. I mean, it's old, but you're not breaking down that bad at this point. Let's get into this. So, a scammer duped a French woman into paying out hundreds of thousands of pounds after convincing her they were Brad Pitt with reels of AI-generated images. The 50-year-old victim shelled out 830,000 euros to help with what she believed was cancer treatment for the film star. The interior designer, she has her own, I believe, her own business, or maybe either way, she has a job and income that she's capable of maintaining. Apparently, she suffers from mental illness. They don't even say, they just say mental illness. And it's like, don't we all? Don't we all have some kind of mental illness? I don't know how people get scammed by this stuff. Like, literally, it's that text message you get. Hey, it's Michael Jackson. I'm actually alive, and I need money so that I can come back and make music. Can you send me $600? Why would Michael Jackson need $600? Why would Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson is one of the, he was one of the richest musicians out there. He's no longer with us. But I mean, some people are just really dumb, and it blows my mind. Like, why would you send this person money? But let's go through the story. So, the interior designer told French channel TF1 that the ordeal started when she received a message on social media from someone claiming to be the actor's mother after sharing photos of her lavish ski trip on Instagram. So she's rich, by the way. Her husband was a multimillionaire. He's loaded. And this is a cautionary story for some of you out there. The grass isn't always greener on the other side because she divorced this man, and he was loaded. This is like Lois Lane not happy with Superman. Like, oh, wow. I've got Superman now, but what about this other guy here? So the victim, anyway, a day later, she received a second message from an account posing as Brad Pitt, saying his mother had spoken a lot about her already. These are all taking place on WhatsApp and other kind of apps. Why wouldn't Brad Pitt have a phone? You know, you would think people would ask themselves these questions, but it's just not the case here. The victim, the dummy, who said she was going through a difficult period with her millionaire husband, said she struck up an unlikely friendship with the account from February 2023, receiving poems and other kind affirmations. There are so few men who write you this kind of thing. I liked the man I was talking to. He knew how to talk to women. It was always very well done, she said. So she got serenaded and adored. She was loved by this Brad Pitt account. Now, what I don't know, okay, is this part. This millionaire husband, I'm unclear on this. I've read a couple of different articles on this. I guess they actually took the interview down. I don't know if anybody has this. I would love to watch it. It'd be great to watch for a flashcast. But apparently she was either they were already on the outs or she met this account and then divorced him. But either way, this pushed her to just finally go through with the divorce. And that's where she got the $800,000 something dollars. This is a settlement from the divorce. I wonder if she regrets that divorce now. Like I said, the grass is not always greener on the other side. She revealed she did have her suspicions and thought the account was fake at first, but after receiving messages every day and receiving AI-generated photos and videos of the star, she became more at ease. Here's one of those photos, by the way. It says, "Ann, love you." Blurry as hell. This is the photo. By the way, this person, this Brad Pitt fake, was never available to actually talk on the phone, by the way. Never available. It's texting. That's red flag number 5 or 6 or 7. There should have been done. Here's a photo of him getting this surgery. Sorry, I had to cut the video. Off. But this is this isn't the worst. That is the worst one, actually. So how he got the money from her is apparently Brad Pitt, a very, very rich man, I'm sure, was getting all of his money stolen from Angelina Jolie, and he needed money for a kidney transplant, and to prove it, he sent this photo of him getting the kidney transplant somehow. He just moved that head over there. And he needed that money because Angelina had his accounts frozen, which I don't even think you can do, but here's him recovering. Nothing suspicious there at all. Soon after, he began sending badly generated images, apparently from a hospital bed. Now, this looks so fake. All of these look fake. So bad. So bad. So terrible. The victim, ladies and gentlemen. Soon, the blossoming relationship took a turn as the fake Brad Pitt proposed to her, over text, by the way, and she accepted. "Oh, I've never spoken to you on the phone. We've only communicated through WhatsApp. But yes, of course. Of course I'll marry you." The only catch was that she would need to pay the custom fees to receive these fancy gifts that Brad Pitt promised her. Soon that added up to about 9,000 euros. With the victim already having shown willing to part with money, the scammer went on to make even more absurd requests. When the victim told her friend that she was expecting a hefty divorce settlement from her husband, the scammer upped the stakes. The Brad Pitt account appealed for help in funding urgent kidney cancer treatment. And he said he couldn't get his funds because of the ongoing divorce with Angelina Jolie. The scammer reportedly sent these AI photos, and you've seen some of these. Here's one. They all look like garbage. It's obviously a stock hospital room with this image of Brad Pitt, like, cropped into the corner. No. The scammer reportedly began sending the AI images. The two communicated by text and with photos, but the victim said he was never free for a call, which is, of course, a trope of online scam artists. Here's some more of those images. Here's him. He took a picture of the IV. That could be anybody's arm. Probably just Google it and send it to her. Here's one. Here's another one. Here's one. Here's one. I wanted to put it in blue tone for you, baby. Here, look at this one. Put a heart there. I love you so much, my wife. Oh, boy. In some, she parted with nearly 1 million euros over the course of the relationship until her suspicions were aroused by seeing the actor with his new girlfriend in the press. The victim then went to the authorities with the story, which launched an investigation. It was unclear whether she had been able to recoup any of her money nearly 2 years after the relationship started. This is crazy. Don't you think if Brad Pitt was in the hospital, that would be national news? How do you fall for this shit? I really just don't understand it. All these pictures are awful. They're all bad. And it's not like this is like an 80-year-old woman. This is a woman in her like young 50s that's still working. And you fall for this shit? This is the biggest and most obvious scam. The pictures look like shit. You cannot be under that kind of a rock to not know about AI at this point. It's in the news every damn day. People are talking about it. How do you fall for this shit? I just don't understand it. And when it does happen, this poor person. It's like, maybe you shouldn't have been so stupid. And I'm sorry if I sound like an ass, but it's just, this is dumb. How stupid are you? Let's just Google Brad Pitt right now. And what's going to be tough is this story is all over the place. But let's just Google Brad Pitt. All right, let's take a look here. Now, the problem is, like I said, like most of the stories are about this, like mockery of woman. Like people are making fun of her. Did you really think people were going to be sympathetic? I mean, these pictures are awful. These pictures are awful. Here's one, U.S. Weekly, inside Brad Pitt's fresh start after settling Angelina Jolie. Brad Pitt is a big name in Hollywood. Anything he does, paparazzi follow him around, stuff like that. Brad Pitt is not messaging fans for money, Rep warns. No shit. Of course he's not. Brad Pitt catfish scammers have struck again. There's more. How many people fall for this shit? What is wrong with people? Now, I know this happens a lot with the elderly. And that I'm sympathetic to. But some younger woman, I mean, she's not that young, but she's also not super old either. Not so much. She's not like she's running around like Joe Biden. Doesn't even know where she is. Okay? I have trouble feeling too bad for someone that falls for something like this. It's like getting that Nigerian prince email. Like, I need your help with this, and I will return your money tenfold. Like, I just don't get it. All right, let's just go to like page 6. Yeah, it's still all about this lady. Oh, this lady's dominating Brad Pitt's algorithm. This isn't helping. Look, it's a page all the way to page 12. I'm still on this shit. Here we go. 2 weeks ago, Brad Pitt scores major victory. Angelina, still the French woman. It's all about this. It's all about the divorce. But I mean, okay, if this was a different time, like a year ago, there would be all kinds of info in here about Brad Pitt, what he's doing, the divorce. There was always news on the divorce that was going on between these two, and it was quite nasty. But he does other things too. And he has a girlfriend. Like, why wouldn't you see these? And she said eventually, oh, I did see it. But you would think, I don't know, you would be Googling his name all the time. Hell, maybe, I don't know, talk to him on the phone. Maybe I'm just not being, maybe I just need more empathy. But I just can't help but laugh about this a little bit because, I mean, it's pretty funny. These pictures are awful, especially this one from the surgery. This is the worst one right here. Like, why would you think this is real? What are you doing, lady? Oh, poor woman. Well, you know, I do wonder, did she leave her husband over this, or were they already going through a divorce? That's what I would like to know, because it talks about the proposal. So I don't know if any more is going to come out. She's probably not going to talk about it again because, like this article says, she's getting cyberbullied. She's getting online harassment and mockery. I don't know about online harassment. Mockery, I totally believe that one. I'm sure a lot of people are laughing at this because it's ridiculous. And the photos that are being shared are ridiculous. Because I think anybody with a little common sense is like, yeah, this seems kind of suspicious. This is strange. You could change his face with Photoshop. You don't even need AI to do this shit. I wonder if these were even AI. You could do this with a Photoshop. That easy. You don't need AI to do something like this right here. You just cut some dude's face out and put Brad Pitt's over it. Done. Man, what a world we live in. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on all of this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. I'm really interested in the comments on this one. I don't know how people are going to receive this. I don't know if people are going to be like, oh, that poor woman, or if people are going to laugh. But I'm sorry. I don't feel too bad for her. I mean, it sucks losing that money, but Jesus. Let's have some skepticism on stuff like this. Maybe talk to Brad Pitt on the phone. This went on for 2 years, and he never had time. He said he wanted to marry you. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.